Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday mornings, early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's kick-ass coach and psychologist, here with some words of wisdom for our day. And we haven't seen this deck in a while. It is the Pilgrim Cards deck by Austin Repath. And as we've seen in the past, some of these cards have a little dark tinge to them. But this one actually, good morning, Linda. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. And CJ, good morning. This particular card, you see the pilgrim on there, pilgrim as in seeker. Good morning, Luann, welcome. Glad you guys are all here. This particular card is about redemption, so hopefully it will start your day off well. So a couple of nice deep breaths just to settle in. Good morning, Dawnine, glad you're here. Opening your mind, body, spirit to this message, seeing how it kind of sifts through your particular system. Each of us will take a little different aspect of this with us today. All right, I'm ready for our message. The title is The Past Redeemed. Every once in a while you wake up free of worry, free of heartache, free of pain. Nothing spoils your view of the horizon. The way ahead is of no concern. The road behind holds sepia memories of warm beds and good meals. Our life journey, right? How to manage such a day. You tell your mind to be still. You let your heart soar. You whistle. You try to sing. This is a new province you find yourself in, and you have no idea how to behave. There is only a deep conviction that you are on the right way and a joyful ease with where you find yourself. Isn't that nice when you're in that place where you just know you're in the right place and right time for you? You know that such days are gifts to be savored. Good morning, Carla. Glad you're here. You view everything in a different light. The path ahead holds promise. The road you have traveled, you see now, has taken you to this place. Thus has your past redeemed itself. You look about you and everything shimmers. So there are those points on our life path where we go, I have no idea where I'm going next, why whatever just happened. Nothing's making sense right now. We've all had those places, right? This card is actually about when you're a little further down the road and you hit the, oh, now it makes sense why all of that stuff unfolded the way it did, and I'm here where I am right here, right now. The gifts we took from those difficulties, the lessons learned, all of that stuff, again, may not make sense at the time that it happened, but down the road we may have a better sense of how it got us to where we are, and some of those where we are is being pretty awesome. So, what about for you? Can you take a nice deep breath in, let it go, and allow your mind to present you, to gift you with a point in time in your history where you had no idea what happened, how it was ever going to serve you. Just let one pop to mind. And now I want you to allow that part of you that actually brought that particular memory to mind to gift you with greater understanding of what purpose that served in your life. What did you learn from it? What gifts did you take moving forward? How is it influencing you today that is of benefit? Because I think when we can weave that kind of view of it into the fabric of our life, it makes that fabric so much stronger. It's not just I'm being buffeted by life. Crappy things happen, they tip me over, our life is arduous, I have to struggle through it, all that kind of stuff. It's more like, okay, yeah, that was difficult, but to quote Winston Churchill, if you find yourself walking through hell, keep walking. Keep walking. And it doesn't have to be a pretty walk. It may be you are kind of trudging through a period of time. For some people, COVID is and was that period of time, trudging through, trying to make sense of things, trying to um, have some normalcy in life. But now, for many people looking back, if I ask, like clients, if I ask them, what did you get out of COVID? What were the gifts that were wrapped up in that entire mess? They can give me a list. They can give me a list of the things that COVID did for them instead of to them. All right? That is actually, that I think is like a Maya Angelou thing, that when something difficult, painful, unexpected, whatever happens to you, asking yourself, what is this doing for me? Instead of what is this doing to me? What is it doing for me? What are the gifts inherent in this difficulty? When you choose to look at it that way, and that's not being Pollyanna, because you're acknowledging, yes, this is difficult, painful, hard to navigate, all that stuff, but you're also opening up the other realm of it, which is, and what am I taking with me out of this? What good can come of this? And what we see in that moment as the gifts that come out of this may not be what we see 3 months, 6 months, a year down the road from it. Much more will have been revealed because we persevered. Because we persevered. Sometimes that's difficult. It's like, to hell with this, I've had it, this is stupid, why am I fighting so hard for this? But in that can also be a gift. The gift might be, I'm going to let this go. I'm going to turn this over to Spirit. I'm going to put this in my God jar. Approaching it differently rather than giving up on it. Approaching it differently. Okay, I have done what I can do with this. I'm letting it go, turning it over to God. Let's see how it unfolds. Every time you get, oh, I think I'm back, we'll see. Every time you get upset about it again, you remind yourself, nope, I put it in the God jar. I'm done with this. I'm not going to worry about it, fret about it. I've influenced it to the extent that I can, and now it's in God's hands. Let's see how it unfolds. So that is what we're working on today. Viewing the redemption of our past. Spending some time thinking about those difficulties that when we report them from that rote position, we have this whole story made up about how terrible, horrible, awful it was. We're changing that story today. We're changing that story to, this unfolded for a reason. And I am so happy and grateful for this reason. I've weathered this storm, or I'm weathering this storm, and here's what I'm learning. Here's what I'm gaining from that. Then notice how that change of perspective influences your day, your mood, your feelings, your thoughts, what you say to others, etc., etc., what you're willing to do, all kinds of stuff. All right? Just to let everyone know, I do have the 10-week class, Lighten Your Load, loaded and ready to be, or I think there's already at least one person signed up. Basic gist of the class is I'm doing it for ridiculously cheap because it's going to guide me in my process. Having just moved, we all end up with way too much stuff. So the purpose for the class is to help us clear our clutter, but not just our physical clutter, our stuff, our mind, body, spirit clutter also. So we're going to build our way up from beginning with a simple clutter clearing exercise on up to some really big stuff. Let's get rid of a role that no longer serves us. Let's get rid of a belief that no longer serves us. So we're going to do a lot of really cool stuff. So if you'd like to do that, you can find that on my Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum Empowerment Coaching Facebook page. You can also find it on my website, which is empowermentandpurpose.com. Had to think there for a minute. At least I hope it's on the website. I think Marlo got that piece done. I'll have to go check with her today. She's doing some long days cleaning and painting apartment buildings. So we'll have to see if that got put up or not. But I know for sure it's on LinkedIn and on my Facebook page. So have an awesome day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Enjoy the past redeemed. Bye-bye.